on this new food bill, and just for the edification of the Ms Kedgley from the Greens, that this bill will make it easier for food businesses to understand how safe food needs to be produced, and that's exactly as it should be, and at a least amount of bureaucracy and red tape to actually do that. And I do note that a hangi takeaway has just popped up in one of the bypasses in my electorate, and I just applaud that entrepreneurial spirit and hope that they didn't have to jump through too many hoops to be able to set themselves up as one of the many food businesses throughout New Zealand. And can I just also remind people that this is a Food Act which has not been updated for 30 years, and our current regulatory system is not as effective and as efficient as it could be. And that has been something that has been said time and time again throughout New Zealand from all sorts of communities that are wanting to do things within their communities. And one of the key things is, and former Speaker Ashraf Shawji said, we do not want to penalise or obstruct in any way the community-based fundraising activities like cake stalls or sausage sizzles, which are a big part of our many communities' fundraising efforts. And I know that many share that same sentiment, that none of us would like to see that impeded in any way, as we all enjoy backing our schools and communities in all of those events. And so one of the other things that has been mentioned as well is our export and our import, and I think Shane Ardern made a great contribution on that, so I'm not going to speak for any length about that aspect of it. But as a consequence, the Food Act 1981 and its subordinate legislation, particularly the Food Hygiene Regulations 1974, have led to inconsistency in application across New Zealand, and there's a wonderful opportunity to bring that inconsistency together and just have a much more comprehensive piece of legislation dealing with all those matters that have been raised, but in particular not penalising our small community efforts in trying to ensure that we have safe food production in many of our larger commercial enterprises.
Mr. Speaker. Call the Honourable